Hey there folks, and welcome back to Venice in Europa Universalis for the Mare Nostrum expansion. So, in the last episode, or in the last few episodes anyway, the Ottomans and Mamluks have gone to war, and unsurprisingly it's going well for the Ottomans. Castile integrated Naples. And looks like that's currently a problem for their diplomatic reputation. They're not, doesn't look like they'll be integrating Aragon particularly soon. But yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but I mean, it was going to happen at some point anyway. It's unfortunate because this alliance is going to break fairly soon, truth be told, because they're definitely going to get aggressive expansion from when we take over stuff here. The plus side is, because there are allies, it's going to be reduced, but still, I mean, we've already got a penalty because we're also allied to France, whom I would rather have an alliance with if I had to choose. And another thing, in the last episode, we got, I was gonna say pirated, I guess it's looted. We got raided is the term, right? Yeah, we had our coast raided here in Crete and Euboea, and I was talking about how there was, 99% reduced effectiveness, which is actually how it turned out. The provinces were 1% looted, so I guess we are getting some value out of our ships. I guess I didn't really look when we only had one ship patrolling, but I think we've got enough excess ships. I do feel a little bit better having 3 out there instead of just 1. And anyway, yeah, 1% looting is not that big of a deal. I'd rather not have it, but hey, it's definitely not that big of a deal. So at some point, I guess they'll manage to get Cyprus, but that's absolutely fine. Oh. Alright, so these are Fraticelli heretics, if they were to spawn, as would these be. And these are just Cretan separatists. Right, so there's still the issue about, it's 2.6 years. I'm going to go ahead and reduce autonomy in Cyprus, get a little more value out of our province here. Yeah, because presently we've still got absolutely plenty in terms of positive happiness to counteract all of that. Yeah, I guess we could look into building, what, a church? 0.13, production would be 0.06. Yeah, not super useful either way. I kind of want a regimental camp. I guess that's something I could do with these territories. It is a little expensive though, right? Yeah, it's pretty expensive. I guess for this next war, I'm just going to have to kind of suck it up. But yeah, going forward, I definitely think we can get some value out of that. Alright, let's hire some mercs. That's going to be 5. Make it 6, give them time to get made and get over here. That's going to sharply increase costs. Yeah. Sharply, I say. I do want to get this war going before Ferrara figures out that their alliance chain is not nearly as strong as they would like it to be. With any luck, Savoy has not gotten rid of any of their army, neither has the Pope. Well, hey, that's fine. I'm still reasonably confident that we can deal with them. All right, they're on Tech 9. They're also on Tech 9. We're on Tech 10, so we have better units. There was not tactics at this level, unfortunately, but there was flanking range. Makes our cav a little bit better. Is that actually accurate? Does the first one do anything? I don't guess it does. You go from 2 to 2 1/4? Or 2 1/2 rather? Still, we have better units. Our units have more pips. So that's a thing. Also, hopefully our morale is reasonably high. Does the Pope have like offensive, defensive? Savoy, do you have like offensive? You have 3 into offensive. So increased shock for leaders, increased fire for leaders. Yeah. Gonna see if I can get a better general. Of course not. Fair enough. I'll give it another couple of days for these guys to get in. And yeah, let's still the Pope in Savoy. Declare war. Attitude towards it, I guess they're still hostile, aren't they? Even though numerically the attitude is very high. I guess very is an overstatement, but still. We've got war exhaustion. None of our allies are willing to help. France would, I believe, be willing to help if they weren't in so much debt. Yeah, if we promised them Pope land, for instance Avignon or Provence, they would be interested. But they're too far in debt, and then we would have to fight Hungary. And I'm debating enough whether we can deal with just the Pope, Savoy, and Ferrara. I feel reasonably confident though, so yeah. Let's do it. Alright, we've got enough of a garrison here in Milan. Tell you what, let's leave the mercs behind for now. Only one maneuver. They have one maneuver, so pretty sure that means the river crossing. Yes, indeed. But hey, it's fine. Each of them joined the war, as we expected. And this fight will happen on the 3rd. Good deal. Let's go ahead and slow down time. We can move this navy out. Yeah, I guess we can. And blockade with it. Yeah, as far as navies go, the Pope's got a sizable one out here, oot and a boot, as they say. This is probably over in this area. Alright, the pirates there are from Morocco, between Venice and Savoy. That's probably fine. Yeah, seems like we're dealing with a good chunk of their navy here. We should be pretty much alright. We have more cannons than they do. That seems like a thing in our favor. improve relations with someone. We could also just build a spy network in Bosnia. That'll be done soon. That'll be done fairly soon. Sure. We can go back and take more of their land. Alright, we sank. Oh, the Pope also jumped in, but yeah, we sank the Veronese navy. Wow, they had an admiral even. Pretty good one. That's less than ideal. Big Ottoman naval presence. I don't like that either. Come on, cannons, do your job, do your job. Deal with them. They did get to run away, but we did not lose very many people. Alright, so they're moving into Romagna, which I assume we cannot move into. Indeed, we cannot move into any of that land. Looks like we could move into Mantua, though. Right? Yeah. So let's join up together. Alright, this should be pretty alright for us. We fight on the 23rd? Sure. Boy, they're awfully confident. They got 203. Well, they won't have a penalty, which is unfortunate. They've got a lot less cannons than we do, although they will have a pretty wide front line. Let's shift consolidate. These guys will arrive on the 21st. So yeah, we'll have numerical superiority. On top of everything else. They're heading to Cremona and, yeah, on their way over. Sure, sure. Oh, they have a lot. And I do mean a lot more morale than we do. Oh, that's right. Land maintenance modifier. I don't guess it necessarily pays for itself. Not really, no. Would really like to have the option for a commandant. Come on back from Pisa. Maybe we win this fight. Probably not, unfortunately. I guess they're heading to Romagna and then gonna come around. Ugh. No, they're heading down? Okay. I mean, I'll stick in this and see if we can win it. Looks like we will. Very narrowly. Indeed. And we made it much worse for them than it was for us. Which is nice. See, Portugal's definitely filling out down here. Mali is pretty large. Alright, so we won that fight. It was close. I feel like that's an accurate depiction of what of factual events. Alright, the majority of their army is down that away. Papal military strength they're still considering in their favor. I see. Let's head to Mantua and stand on Mantua. Do we need the full 10 artillery? We do. Alright. Well then we'll have the full 10 artillery. Alright, there is the Pope's fleet. 7, 10, 11. Alright, these 35. I want you guys to go engage. I guess he's got an admiral? He does not have an admiral. Alright. I assume he's also not, even in tech. Yeah, this attrition's a little rough. Let's go ahead and consolidate the mercs. It's a little awkward that I had to shift consolidate because like this 60 is just not getting large anytime soon. But so it goes. And we're at 41. Sure. We have at least some understanding of when they march up this way. Alright, we'll see. If they go to Modena, we can definitely try to swing across there. Just let me know when you get to the Straits. Relations with Memmingen. What I don't need is the Pope's fleet getting around me. It's more than a little awkward that they can just hang out here beside us. Let's head to the Bay of Napoli. It's not ideal. I guess I could head to the Gulf of Gabes. I can't tell if they actually stopped or not. Call the diplomat. Alright, they're heading up into the Tyrrhenian Sea. Foreign plots? Well, I really don't want to lose that Republican tradition, but yeah, I mean, we'll take their money. Alright, looks like they're splitting up there, so that's interesting. Ferrara's got a good general. 241, yeah, that's a good general. Ferrara's completely blockaded. Venice is making gains. Right, Castile, are we... Yeah, let's improve relations. Alright, so they're heading to Mantua. Let's cancel that guy. They'll be there on the 30th. Alright. Heading to Cremona? Well, I mean, if you want to go to Milan, that's fine. Sfor received a gift from Hungary. That's not surprising. If you could actually do your job, that would be very nice. Because, like, you're fully healed. I don't understand what it is that's going on here. Venezia is now the seat of a cardinal. Very nice. The Venezuelan Sea, the Gulf, and the Eastern Caribbean. Hooray! And they're on their way. Alright. Fair enough. Be there on the 10th. Alright. The problem is, I guess this means that the rest of Savoy's army is also on their way. Yep, on the 7th. Yeah, they're heading to Milan. That's A-okay. You'd be doing a lot more good if you were heading to Ferrara right now. Oh, Savoy isn't even helping. Alright. Alright, they're making their way around. Yeah, so they're planning to attack our navy full on, which is not a terrible idea. Alright, you're patrolling Alexandria. Probably won't be relevant. And this is going to be 38 versus 59 if I throw these guys in. Yeah. Traitor refuses to serve Republic. Uh-oh. Minus 15 power in Vienna? Yeah. Alright. Fair enough. And 0 is real helpful to us. Ew. Yeah, this is not a good fight for us. That's for sure. Alright, they'll arrive on the 30th. We need to win before the 30th. Of course we didn't. Damn it. So they've got cogs, regular galleys. It's not necessarily much of a, yeah, and regular barks, much of a difference at this point. They've also got a pretty good naval leader. Arrive on the 1st, yeah, so that will be soon. Of course, they've got a good leader and they're over 9. Alright, we were over 1. Let's get out of there. To be fair, we hurt them a lot. God. Yeah, all the way to Ragusa is bad. Real bad. Alright, so this fight. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like the important part of the army is continuing on. Oh, Papal Peasants, good. Good, I like Papal Peasants. They are among my favorite papal people. Yes, there we go. Switzerland will pay Alsace war reps. That just sounds hilarious. Alsace, Palatinate, Ravensburg, and Liège. Yeah, alright. Yes, we've lost a few boats. Must be said. I guess hang in there. Yeah, we lost 2 transports. That's kind of rough, but I guess somewhat expected. To Navy tradition. On pirates in Ragusa. This one I guess is in pretty good shape overall. I guess they can't get to a dock before the end of the month. Even Venezia, even Venezia. Alright, fine. Guess let's come around and blockade Rome? Sure. 33 boats, which is not the entirety of their navy. Huh. Alright folks, well that brings this episode to an end. Somewhat inauspicious with our loss in Ferrara, but hey, pretty certain we can come back, which I guess we'll start doing in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you then.